How are you, class 6 pupils? We are going to look at conditional sentences, as you can see on the wall. Let us see the meaning of a conditional sentence. Now, a conditional sentence is a sentence that expresses a condition. Now, what does the word condition mean? A condition is something that has to be fulfilled first before something else could happen. That means you need to fulfill it before you do another thing, or there are some conditions that direct you in whatever you are going to do that you need to fulfill it first, then you come up with a new thing, as you can see. Now, a conditional sentence are also known as conditional clause or clauses, or sometimes we call them if clauses, as you can see. This is because if is the main condition word that shows what you are going to fulfill before something else happens, as we have said. Okay, this is the structure of a conditional sentence. There are two possibilities for a conditional sentence. That means we mean the order. For example, if you look at our table there, this is if, this is the condition itself, this is the results. That means, for example, if she comes late, she will be punished. What does it mean? Why do we say this one is a condition? This is what to be fulfilled first before you get the results. That means if you come late, you will be punished. So you need to fulfill this condition here. When you come late, actually you'll be punished. Or we can say sometimes you can twist the sentence whereby the results will appear the first, as you can see here. She will be punished. Why is this person is going to be punished? This person is going to be punished because she comes late. So that is why you need to fulfill a certain condition to get the results, as you can see. Types of conditional sentences. There are basically three types of a conditional sentence or conditional sentences. Number one, conditional sentence type 1. This in the conditional sentence type 1, we use present tense and future tense. As you can see the structure, if plus simple present tense plus future present tense, or in bracket will. For example, if she runs quickly, comma, she will get the teacher. That means the present tense here is runs. If she runs, this one here you can see the verb run is in present tense. Now future is expressed by will, as you can see. She will get the teacher. That is number 2. If I call him, he will come. That means I'm expecting something to happen in the future, and for me to show this I must use the present tense, as you can see. If I call him, he will come. Conditional sentence type 2. This refers to the situation whereby an action could happen if the present situation is different. It uses past tense and would. Look at the structure. If plus simple past tense plus would plus infinitive. Example, if he started today. Look at the word started. This one is what expresses the past tense. If he started today, he would. You can see also would here. Then after using would, the verb remains in its original form. We don't change the verb. He would finish tomorrow. Number 2, if Eric went, David would go too. That means the word went is in simple past. Then I follow that word using a would. Another thing that you should note, my pupil, that if you use the word if at the beginning, you need to separate that sentence using a comma, as you can see here. If Eric went, David would go too. Note, we can substitute could or might for would in type 2 conditionals. For example, the word would here, the word would, I can substitute it. What does the word substituting mean? I remove this and I replace it with another word. As you can see, could, I can use could instead of would. I can also use might instead of would. For example, if Eric went, David might. So from the word would, have substituted the word would with the word might. That is what we mean. Conditional sentence type 3. This is purely hypothetical. Why do we say it is purely hypothetical? It shows that all things are in the past and nothing can be done at the moment. All things that are done here have already happened. So there is no need of, we don't expect anything. You cannot change anything because every activity has been done in the past. For example, you can see the structure. I use if plus past perfect tense and would plus have plus past participle. What do we mean? Look at this. If is this one here. Had is what makes the past perfect. Had. And you know very well, once we have used had, the verb must change into past participle form. And that is why you can see started today. So I do say, if we had started today, he plus would, as we said there before, have. Then, because I also have here, that is why my verb must change into past participle. Have finished tomorrow. That means if he had started today, he would have finished tomorrow. This person here, once he had started that work earlier, that means the person could have finished that work the following day. That is what we mean here. Number 2, you would have missed the bus if you had walked slowly. What you need to note, my pupils, is that it is not a must that we mostly begin with if. There are some cases whereby we can twist the sentence, as I said before, whereby the word if is now written in between a sentence. As you can see, you would have missed the bus if you had walked slowly. That is what we mean. So in conditional sentence type 3, dear friends, we do say what you need to consider. Once you have used had here on the first side, as you can see, if he had started today, what always confuses many pupils is that because I have said if he had started today, you get a pupil coming with had here again. No, here we should use what we call have plus the past participle form of it, and that one will be preceded by would. That means would must, my friends, once you have used would here, there is no need of using had again. You see would here, what comes here is have. And what follows, because there is have, the verb must change into past participle, as you can see there. That marks the end of our